when you're not out there, again, I can't speak for the players, but they're going to be out there doing PFPs or things like that. So I don't know when you're injured how that works with 68 guys in camp and people are busy and all that kind of stuff. So.
There's been so many position players that have gotten here early, even though the full team reports tomorrow. There's so many guys that have showed up to put in the work. What does that say about what you guys have been able to build?
I think it's a credit to them. I mean, I feel good about the people that we bring into the clubhouse. The fact that they do things like that, they care, they're about winning. I think the fact that we've had success 2 years in a row, there's an expectation now to win. So I'm proud of the group we've put together. Obviously, it's a challenge each year to get back to the playoffs, but the character, the makeup, the work ethic of the work ethic of the group doesn't surprise me.
Feeling better now about third base after seeing the kind of condition Camargo's in and what Austin did with his swing in the offseason?
Yeah, it was optimistic. I mean, look, they both have something to prove. They're both not sure bets by any stretch. They have to make the team, but Camargo came to meet with me unsolicited. He asked to meet with me to let me know that he was going to rededicate himself and commit himself. And I remember telling him at the time, I love what I'm hearing, but until I see it, it doesn't. They're just words. So, and to his credit, he went out and did the work this winter. Now, obviously, he has to perform on the field. And Riley talked to him as well. He knows what he needs to do. These guys want to be established big league players, everyday players. So they have as much at stake in terms of their career as we do as a club. So I wouldn't expect anything less from both guys.
Crowded outfield, a lot of guys out there, a lot of talent. What does a guy like Drew Waters, for example, a lot of skill, showing a lot of promise? How does he kind of take that next step?
I think just he got to Gwinnett at the end of the year, very small sample there. So putting together a solid season where he'll force our hand. So go down to Gwinnett, get a lot of playing time, and perform the same way Riley did. Even before NCRT got hurt, we had started talking about Riley just finding a way to get him up here. He was playing so well that he was ultimately going to force his way up to Atlanta one way or the other. And Drew ultimately will need to do the same thing. Of course, there could be injuries that could accelerate that. For the most part, he'll dictate the time frame with his play.
With such a loaded lineup, are there guys that you're still looking to take that and kind of force your hand a little bit? Or
You're hoping as many guys can, whether it's rotation, bullpen, offense. We know we're going to need a ton of these guys. We're going to need a lot of depth over the course of the season. You look at the roster last year, from the turnover in the bullpen, changes in the rotation, all the different position players that we used. It's a long year. I mean, even when we got through the trade deadline, we still had a bunch of things that hit us the last 2 months of the year. So I've said it since the day I got here, depth is critically important to us.
What are you looking for from Duke to take control of that or those rotations?
I'd love to see the first half of 2018. I mean, that was eye-opening, and it shows that it's in there. Second half, he still had a good season as a whole if you look at the stats, but the first half was really strong for him. And I think, a year in the bullpen certainly helped. And he wants it. I mean, he wanted it. He was very clear about that last year, and he knows this is his opportunity to get back to being a starter. Kevin, no questions, huh? Just stealing everyone else's stuff? There you go. That's
what he does.
That's all right.
Yeah, the tiki bar closed. We couldn't even do it.